Hey guys, it's B Wiley. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody is well. I hope you're feeling good and I hope you are ready for this video. If you're just now following me or if you just stumble upon my page, I am B Wiley. I'm a professional and certified life coach. I specialize in communications and I speak on different topics relating to communication issues, relationship, dating, renewal of the mindset, and how to manifest the life of your dreams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I do my videos. So today I want to talk about, as you can see the title, set your stupid self free. And when I say stupid, I don't mean anybody is dumb, and I don't mean to be disrespectful when I say that. So I have 5 ways on how you can set your stupid self free while dating. And so I came up with this idea. I actually was going to sleep the other night and I was like, what am I going to talk about on Saturday? And then a couple of guys that I had dated years ago instantly popped into my head, and I just thought about who I was years ago back then while I was in those experiences, and I'm sure a lot of women can relate, so I figured I'd do a video about it. So if you want to set your stupid self free, whether you are a male or a female, I think it both applies. So number 1, when you're dating, you want to pay attention to how that person moves. Let's say you're a woman and you're dating a man. You want to pay attention to what they do. Don't even listen to anything they say. It needs to go in one ear, out the other. You need to focus on how they actively work. Identify their patterns. What do they have a habit of doing, good or bad? Pay attention. Number 2, when you're dating, ladies, stop running your mouth. We run our mouth too much. We just talk about, oh, you meet a new guy, you just met him, and on the first date, you telling him how you just read the book, The Wait, how you ain't having sex till marriage, how you celibate or how you abstinent or whatever, and you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that. He don't need to hear all that. He don't need to know about that, because the moment he hears that, he's gonna be like, well, first of all, why are you telling me this? He ain't gonna say it, but he gonna think it. And second of all, he's gonna challenge you to take not say take your virginity. Maybe you are a virgin. Let's say you are a virgin. Or if you aren't a virgin and you decided you want to wait until marriage, he's going to challenge you. He's going to challenge that to see if it's true, because he's probably going to be like, she ain't doing nothing but talking. She's trying to make herself look good and heavenly and more desirable, but whatever. I'm about to challenge her. So stop running your mouth. Also, when you're dating and you're first meeting a dude and you're on a date, don't come out and say, when he asks you, why are you single, or when was your last date, don't tell him you ain't dated since 1972. He don't need to know that you ain't dated since it was the Stone Age. He don't need to know that. So I'm not saying lie. I'm just saying don't tell all your business. Just say, hey, I haven't dated in a little while. However, I'm out there now and I'm seeing what's out there. Something like that. And when you're meeting a guy, you need to learn how to listen. So for every question he asks, you don't just need to run your mouth and give him this long book of an answer. Keep it cute, keep it short, and then you go back and you ask him a question. That's what you do instead of blabbing all your business. Number 3, when you're trying to free yourself from being stupid and you're dating, newly dating, you want to definitely set boundaries. This is one thing I did not do when I used to date. I did not set boundaries at all. I would just whatever goes, let's flow. I would not set boundaries, and that didn't get me the results that I desired. So you want to definitely have respect for yourself. You want to make sure he knows you have respect for yourself by actively showing that. So if he tries to come on too strong, if he tries to kiss you like 10 minutes after meeting you, you need to say, hold on, brother, back up. You need to set your boundaries. There will be no Netflix and chilling. In my book, I have something called Hello, My Name is Single. I say something about no house calls. And with that, I mean, no Netflix and chilling. No, he finds out you know how to cook and he's like, oh, let's go on. Let's try a date with you cooking for me so he can get in your house. No house calls. You will not be cooking for him. Cooking for him for what? He will not be coming over to watch Ozark on Netflix. He will not be accidentally falling asleep on your couch, so you just got to go and get in the bed. Do not make house calls. Set your boundaries. Don't let his hands be wandering and all of a sudden they on your butt, your boobs, or wherever. Just don't do it. Set your boundaries. Show respect. Have respect. Let him know you respect yourself. Number 4, which is my all-time favorite. Number 4, when we're trying to shake the stupid out of ourselves, get them hearts out of your eyes. Get those hearts out of your eyes. Those hearts, they will ruin your life. So you definitely need to get the hearts out of your eyes. I came up with that saying probably a year or so. I don't know how long ago I came up with it. Maybe a couple years ago when I talk about get the hearts out of your eyes. I don't know really where I got it from, but what I mean by it is when you have infatuation for someone, when you're lusting after someone, when you've created this mental image of who this person is, and it doesn't even align with the reality of them. That's what I mean by hearts in your eyes. When you got them hearts in your eyes, they're everything that you desire physically for the most part. They got the beard, they got the glasses, they got the gap, they got the height, they got the gray sweatpants, they got the car. I mean, name it. Whatever your quirks are that you like and that you desire and that you physically love, they will have that. And you will see that, and them hearts will get so big that their inconsistency, the way they treat you, the disrespect, the lack of engagement, you'll just overlook that. And that's what I mean. You got to shoot them hearts down. And when you shoot them hearts down, number 5, the last one, when dating someone, you'll focus on the facts. Now, when we focusing on the facts, we're getting serious here. So these are the questions you need to ask yourself when you find yourself in a new dating situation or in a dating situation where you've been in for months that doesn't seem to really be going anywhere. It has its highs, it has its lows. It's always feeling like you don't know what the heck is going on. It may feel like you're walking on eggshells. You're questioning yourself. You're anxious. You're worried. You're nervous. You're doing too much. You're being desperate. You're being thirsty. Name it. So if we're at number 5 now, if you feel any of those things, number 5, this is what you need to do. You need to ask yourself these questions. When you're dating someone, you're not necessarily sure where it's going. You know where you want it to go, but you're not so sure what they want to do. You want to ask yourself, how does this person make me feel? And when I say that, relationships have their ups and downs, but for the most part, when you're in a relationship, you should feel good. That's my opinion. So ask yourself, how does this person make me feel majority of the time? Be honest with yourself. This is for you to decide how you feel. You know how you feel. You know how you feel when you wake up in the morning. You know how you feel when you send a text and you don't get no response. You know how you feel when you know they left you on red. You know how you feel when they say they're going to do something and they don't. You know how you feel when they just ain't there. All right. Also ask yourself, are you initiating everything? Are you the one that's trying to get the date? Are you the one that's saying good morning in the morning? Are you the one that's saying good night at night? Are you the one in the middle of the day saying, hey, how are you doing? Are you the one always picking up the phone to call and they don't? Are you just running this whole show while trying to drag them along? Ask yourself that. Be honest. Also, you need to ask yourself, have you met this person's friends? Have you met this guy's friends? Typically, if it's a woman and he's really into her and he like her and he see long term with her, he's going to introduce him to his friends. So his friends can be like, okay, yeah, I know her from back in the day. She used to talk to whoever. Or they could be like, yeah, I like her. Like, she's dope. They usually run you by their friends so their friends could be the judge, so their friends can feel you out. Not saying he's going to do what his friends say, but we all, as humans, would like our friends' opinion and insight on who we're dating. So if you haven't met his friends, 9 times out of 10, he don't have no plans for you. He don't have no plans for you to be in his life. Not saying you're supposed to meet his friends like in the first couple months. Of course, you got to get to know each other. But if we talking about 6 months in, 8 months in, a year in, and you ain't met his friends, that's a red flag. All right. And lastly, when we're talking about focusing on the facts while dating and setting yourself free from stupid, you need to ask yourself, are you confused about what you're doing? Are you confused about what you're doing and where the relationship is going? I know there was a situation, I've been in a couple of situations years ago where I was so confused about what we were doing. And every time I would ask, and there's a red flag right there. If you're a young lady out there watching this and you have to ask a dude, what are we doing? You're not doing anything. I remember the last person I asked that, I was like, well, what are we doing? Like, I don't understand what's going on. And he told me, we're just going with the flow. So I don't know what flow that means. And I accepted it back then because I had the hearts in my eyes. God bless me. I've moved forward and I've evolved. However, I can say that's where I used to be. So if you have to ask a person, and this could be a dude asking a woman, like, where are we going with this? What are we doing? And if that answer is we're just going with the flow and seeing how things go, no. Nope. That means I ain't going nowhere fast. So stop the car, get out, and walk the rest of the way. That's what you need to do, because it's not going anywhere fast. So what are you guys thinking about my steps on how to free yourself and set yourself free from stupid? Do you still have those hearts in your eyes? Are you still going to let that person's patterns be out of whack and all over the place? Are you going to continue to accept inconsistency, disrespect, and men who want to Netflix and chill? Let me know. All right, guys, I'm B. Wiley. Thank you for watching. Follow me Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. B. Wiley. If you want to email me, please feel free to do so. Ask B. Wiley at coachbwiley.com. If you have any questions, feel free to hit my inbox. A lot of you do. Thank you so much. If you want to book a session with me, a coaching session, I'm a life coach. Book me at mymentor.life. All right, guys, I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.